Welcome to an overview of Cleo WebEDI. Like you, many Cleo customers rely on hundreds or thousands of suppliers to keep their operations running smoothly. One of the biggest challenges we consistently hear about is the inconsistent methods of communicating or exchanging purchase orders and the desire for EDI enablement. That's why we created the Cleo WebEDI referral program. The program gives you a simple, scalable way to recommend a browser-based EDI option to smaller suppliers, one that meets your trading partner requirements without forcing them into expensive software or custom integrations. This is the WebEDI homepage. As you can tell, it mimics an email inbox with all inbound documents coming from the hub as easy to understand. So we'll show the document type, the trading partner that the document is coming from, when it was received, and any information regarding a total for that order. If I go ahead and click on this purchase order from Walgreens, I will take you through a quick order to cash process. On this initial purchase order, I just want to highlight that again, we want to keep EDI as simple as possible for your suppliers that are unfamiliar with EDI. So any information in that purchase order, we're able to easily surface that. So any purchase order information, reference information, shipment address information, as well as the specific line item information will be easy to see and understand for your suppliers here. To go ahead and respond, up here in the top left corner is a respond button. We will go ahead and respond with the purchase order acknowledgement. As you will tell within this purchase order acknowledgement, a lot of the information in these data fields is going to be pre-populated based on the information in that initial 850 purchase order. Again, under the idea that we want to make this as simple as possible and reduce any manual effort for your suppliers, we're going to be putting in anything that's required on return documents that was in an initial document. So again, anything required in the purchase order acknowledgement that's included on the PO, we're going to include. And any of the blue fields are going to be required fields that are set by the hub. This is a nice feature as it's a way to put guardrails on your suppliers and avoid any surprises in terms of return documents and return data going back to the hub. Any changes that need to be made can be done here. So all of these fields, you can click into. Any of the white fields are going to be optional. So if there are any changes, it's really easy for the supplier to go in and make those. And if any line item information needs to be adjusted for any purchase order acknowledgement with changes, that can also be done, just whether that is allowed by the hub. But that is a capability that we do provide. So you can add an item or delete an item or adjust quantity or adjust the price. If I go ahead and go back, the next document that I want to showcase is the advanced ship notice. As soon as we click on this document, we will be shown the advanced ship notice packing wizard. There are two options, the pick and pack manual option or the auto pack option. The auto pack option will have to be set up by the supplier. If I go ahead and click on pick and pack, we will say there is one pallet and one carton per pallet. This will bring us to our drag and drop pick and pack wizard. So as we can see for the first line item, there's a quantity of 100 goods. We'll go ahead and drop that over and say 100. For the second item, we have 40 goods. In a similar fashion, we'll just go and drag and drop this over. Following that, we just click Finish in the top right corner here. This will bring us back to our advanced ship notice. As we can see again, a lot of the fields are going to be pre-populated based on the 850 and 855, and all of the mandated fields set by the hub are going to be highlighted in blue. For any label generation purposes, we do have those capabilities within WebEDI. So whether it is a master label, a mixed label, or any of these other documents that need to be printed or any other labels that need to be created, the suppliers do have those capabilities. And any unique formatting around labels that's mandated by the hub, Cleo WebEDI can adhere to. We just need a sample to build off of. The last document that I do want to highlight is the standard invoice document. And following a similar theme as our previous documents, We will highlight any mandated fields in blue and try to pre-populate as much of these fields as possible. Again, we want to make this as easy as possible for your suppliers to adhere to any EDI mandates that are set by you, the hub. I'll bring us back to our home screen here. The last area that I really want to highlight is the Cleo InvoicePay option. This is available, and really it serves as a way for your suppliers to get paid ahead of any normal net 30, net 40, net 60 payment terms. So they're able to finance any of their orders and receive cash ahead of time in order to pay salaries for any operational costs, really for your suppliers to use at their own discretion in order to keep their businesses running. Thank you so much for the quick tour of Cleo WebEDI. If your team has any questions around other capabilities, please feel free to reach out to our team. We are happy to dive into any details that your team may be looking for. Thanks.